Welcome back to PTL, everyone. Well, I am standing here in downtown Butler County where they are gearing up for a brand new event, Steeples Stacks Heritage Weekend this weekend. We're going to hear more about it because, first of all, I was just learning about all the rich history here in Butler. The Jeep was invented here. I mean, so many amazing things. So why the Steeples and Stacks Heritage Weekend?
Well, first of all, this has been a project of the Rotary Butler Cultural District, and we've been working on this for quite some time as a member of the Rotary Club. And this was meant to celebrate, well, first of all, it was based on a photograph by a local photographer who happens to be standing here, who took this beautiful panoramic photo, and what you see in the city are the steeples and the stacks. And so our heritage here is really built around all of the folks who came here to build the manufacturing that's been here in the industry.
But the stacks,
right? Ergo the stacks, and then the beautiful churches that we have in the houses of worship, because we are also one of the only communities between Pittsburgh and Erie that still have a synagogue. Yes, so they will be open as part of this event for open houses to see the beauty and the architecture of those places. But those who came here, whether they came from Europe, Western Europe, built such an amazing town and in industry. So this is part of celebrating that through art and music and so many different opportunities.
Yeah, so throughout this whole area, there's going to be vendors, there's going to be music. You can go into different locations and learn a little bit more about the history. And in fact, I'm going to go ahead and start walking into this building right here because we're going to join with the mayor. And right now I am walking into the historic Penn Theater. Apparently they had just renovated it within the past few years. It was a gorgeous theater. Now it has just been revamped. And interestingly enough, this is one of those places that you can come to learn a little bit more of Butler history. They have all sorts of events happening here. A lot of historical information, and so I'm going to actually join the mayor here of Butler. Good to see you.
Welcome.
And you actually have a very special starring role in this silent film.
Let's guest star.
But why this silent film? Why? What exactly is it going to portray about Butler's history?
Well, I think what the silent film is doing is bringing together several of the arts groups that are in Butler. So it's not just a film. It's the theaters, it's the art people, it's the symphony, all the things that we have, and bringing it together on one little project. And especially then highlighting the facility that you're in right now, the Penn Theater, so that there's things going on here that puts the spotlight on that also. So
yeah, so the film will be shown several times throughout the weekend, but there's also historical talks and that sort of thing. What else is going to be held here?
We don't know everything yet because some of it's going to be weather dependent, but yeah, the historical talks will be here. Some music, so there's going to be a little bit of everything that's happening right here. Yeah, it's like sort of flashpoint for it all. Yeah. Yeah,
we were talking about the Jeep, this being the birthplace of the Jeep, and then also you said the Pullman Railway as well.
Right. Yeah, the Pullman cars were made in Butler at Pullman Standard. So the stacks part of the steeples and stacks that we're having is more of a steel, railroads, glass, everything that features in our industry here in the community.
Yeah, and even speaking of glass, there's a mosaic that's going to be created outside. There are so many amazing things: art, music, history, just to really celebrate the culture of Butler County. So be sure to come out to Steeples and Stacks Heritage Weekend. It is this weekend, and again, you may learn something like I just learned about the Jeep being the birthplace here. But yeah, come on out. It's going to be a lot of fun. We'll send it back to you guys.
Yeah, of course, they have the Bantam Jeep Festival there, too. There is so much history. What a wonderful way to celebrate, Daisy. Well, the Steeples and Stacks Heritage Weekend is happening this Friday and Saturday throughout downtown Butler's Cultural District.
For the full list of events and more information, you can visit our website today at pittsburghtodaylive.com. We'll have a link for you there.